What about mint slice?
Love.
Oh, you do love a mint slice.
Love. I think we talked about this. I remembered eating toothpaste as a child. So you can see why I'd love the mint slice.
Wax on, wax off.
Cigarettes.
Excellent.
Hello and welcome Midlifers. We're your hosts, Von
And Miz.
and this is your weekly podcast where it's not self-help but more help yourself to a smorgasbord of nostalgia, laughter and a deep dive into the past.
Welcome, Midlifers, to this week's show. We are bringing you food, glorious food. We're talking biscuits or cookies. Oh, let's see. And besties, this is a continuation of something we did previously where we did the best video clips of the 80s, music video clips. This week, we are doing the best music video clips of the 90s.
Woo! So let's dive in.
Yeehaw! Bonds.
Yes, Mez.
I've got a little bit of follow-up to a recent episode that we did, Spice Girls versus Pussycat Dolls.
Okay.
Now, in the pod promo that we did for that week, it was us sort of laughing about the fact that my brother went to see the Spice Girls movie because he was attracted to the Spice Girls. And I didn't realise this, but then my husband chimes in and goes, yeah, I was there too. I'm like, what? And the reason, 'cause I knew for a fact that my brother loved Posh Spice, so he was obsessed with her. And my brother and my husband have actually been friends our whole life with family friends. And I didn't realise this, but they were playing soccer in the lead up to the movie, and they had a bet going that if my husband lost, he'd have to go to the Spice Girls movie. So he lost that bet. And he had to go. So it's him. I was like, I didn't know this.
That's what he's telling you, man.
I know, true. Am I the gullible one here? But he did say, it's funny, so it's three of them all together and they're about 19 at the time, and he goes, we felt as dodgy as F because when the lights come up, there's all 10-year-old girls there with their parents, and there's these three dodgy 19-year-olds in the back. He goes, we felt so, even my brother was like, oh, maybe this wasn't the best idea. I'm like, how did I not know this about you? But yeah, he says he was unwilling participant in this, but
Life is just like a gift, isn't
I
it?
know.
Just unwrapped all these different little gifts. Now, I forgot to tell you, on Facebook, one of our followers, Wendy, let us know that her dad was a taste tester in developing the Viennetta. Yeah.
What?
So she left a comment under our reel about the Viennetta. And yeah, how amazing is that?
Who knew that was a job? And can I sign up for this, please?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Wendy, how do you get this job? How cool of a job is that?
I've always wanted to be a taste tester.
I wouldn't want to be a taste tester.
I applied to be a taste tester for Alan's lollies. I were looking for taste testers, but I didn't get in.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm jealous. Not jealous. I'm envious. Is that the same word?
Well, kind of, but
Much?
this happened like
Yeah, in the
what,
80s.
80s or
Yeah.
70s even.
Oh, that's so cool. That's like even sometimes when you see the news stories like at the Allen's Lolly factory or at the Cadbury factory, like all I think of is like it's bringing these visions of Willy Wonka as a child,
Yes.
thinking that would be the best job.
See, I don't even know if this is true or if it's just an urban legend, but apparently if you start working at the Cadbury factory, you can eat whatever chocolate you want, and the premise is you'll get sick of the chocolates that you'll just stop picking by the end.
I believe that. I believe that. Still, I'd like the opportunity to test that theory out.
What's your favourite chocolate?
All right, favourite chocolate. If we're talking about like those sort of like little variety packs,
Oh, yeah.
then I don't even know if Snickers is in that, but Snickers is because I love peanut and I love caramel.
Ooh.
But I also just love the plain dairy block. That does it for me.
I like Old Gold with almond in it.
Yeah.
I trolled my son the other day
Yeah.
because he went to sneak a chocolate out of the bucket from Halloween, and I saw he got Turkish Delight. I'm like, you snuck this chocolate. I'm not going to tell you it's Turkish Delight.
Yeah.
I looked at him and go, eat it. Go on, eat it. And he looked at me like so suspiciously. He goes, why should I eat this? I go, you like it. He didn't like it. Such an acquired taste.
It
for
is.
Turkish
It's
Delight.
either you love it or hate it. And I reckon 70% of them, 70% hate, I reckon.
I bought my husband a wedge of Turkish Delight from when we went away to Dalesford.
Yeah.
Because he loves Turkish Delight.
Like,
He
it's like the
still-
proper Turkish Delight or
It's proper.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's a wedge of Turkish Delight.
Yeah.
And he still hasn't eaten it yet. I go, you love this stuff. And he goes, smells a bit like car freshener. I'm like, I spent $20 on this.
You'll
You're
eat it.
going to eat it. Food, glorious food. Pork, sausage and mustard.
And biscuits.
Or is it cookies?
Let's see. Now, the reason we're asking, is it cookie or is it biscuit? Because I was going to lead with this little 2 facts. Number one, in America, biscuits are actually more like scones. Scones
that's
are
right.
biscuits, right? But also, I thought Americans call them cookies. We call them biscuits. But alas, Chef Grant has called in and he's totally thrown this out the window.
Hello, Mez and Fonz. This is Chef Grant. I have to point out I felt personally attacked by one of your posts because I've had this conversation with Fonz a few times about biscuits and cookies. They are not the same thing. Biscuits are hard, crunchy, crispy. Cookies are soft in the middle. They're a little hard shell, soft in the middle, almost like a cake. They are not the same.
So I will take what you say on board, but I'm still going to disagree with you.
But also what I've learned, just piggybacking off Chef Grant, was that biscuit, that term is used in Australia, the UK and New Zealand, but cookie is used in the USA and Canada.
Yes, well, not according to Chef Grant.
But no, he's right. I don't want to argue with Chef Grant.
I'm arguing. I'm still saying, I'm still sticking by my
Anything with food, Chef Grant's in the DMs, educating me. And I appreciate you, Chef Grant. We both appreciate you.
Thank you, but I'll still argue with you over this point. Interesting to say, my kids who are so Americanized with so much YouTube, they will say cookie, but they say candy. They don't say lollies.
Mine say candy too. I'm like, lollies.
Yes, and my kids will say cookie. They will not say biscuit.
But then, I force biscuit onto my children. Yes. But they'll say, what's happened to us?
I don't know.
The Queen's English is going out the window. Even the King's English now.
Yes, but even Bicky. You know,
I love a Bicky.
Love a Bicky. Have a Bicky with your tea in the afternoon. So I've also got a little sideway segment or question about this because another wonderful midlifer, Kimmy, has given us it's actually, if you're watching this, you can actually watch this instead of listening. We'll put on our socials too, a question. She has come across like a cookie pie. So let's listen to Kimmy.
Okay, my favorite biscuit or cookie is the cookie pie. It looks like a pie. It's got a lid. It's got a base. This is the Mrs. Brown Bakes lemon cookie pie, and you can only get them in Ballarat. What do you think? Is it a cookie? Does it qualify?
So if you're not watching what she describes, it looks like almost, like those Applejack type things, like that, but flatter, and inside look like some lemon curd. So it looks like a fat biscuit.
Yeah.
So I like
that biscuit.
oh, yes. And they actually remind me because it has some shops nowadays where, again, cookie. I'm gonna say for this purpose of the segment, cookie and biscuits are very similar. The cookies with a bit of the, say it's a Nutella one, so we'll have the cookie base and in the middle. It's like almost like the baker cookie. Put a bit of Nutella, put a cover on it, put it back in. So it's mushy in the middle, but it's biscuit and crumbly on the outside.
That sounds delicious.
It is. It's a bit sickening because after you eat it, because of all the butter and Nutella, you do feel a bit sick, but
plays with the tummy afterwards, but worth it at the time.
Yeah.
Now, what I love about biscuits, I'm going to call them biscuits because I've been brought up this way. So what I want to talk about is the nostalgia behind a Bicky and how, I remember sitting with my grandparents or with my mum, not my dad, but more with my mum, and dipping my biscuit into her tea and coffee. Yeah. I didn't like the flavour of the coffee, but I still did it.
Well, it's interesting you say this because one of my midlife pleasures, often at night, I'll have my a cup of coffee and I have those digestive biscuits, right?
Oh.
And when my father-in-law's now passed away, he used to love these, and my kids would always sit with him. They'd all be dunking their biscuits in his coffee. The worst part's when it falls, disintegrates and goes to the bottom. It's like, it's the worst. And then you drink it, and at the end, you've got these little bits.
I used to love the bits at the bottom. I used to get a spoon and eat them up.
Oh, I hate it.
Delicious.
But yes, it's great memories, and even like to think of after school, little after school snack.
Yeah,
you have a little Bicky with milk.
Yeah. Good times.
Indeed.
Now, what always reminds me of work and conferences and having visitors over, it was never for our own pleasure growing up.
Yep.
It was a family cream assortment from Arnott.
Yeah.
And it had like Delta cream, the shortbread vanilla, the orange cream, the popular Kingston and the
Kingston's
Monte
good.
Carlo.
Yeah.
We put a vote up on our socials.
Okay, yes.
52% of our followers said Kingston is the best.
Kingston's good.
Matty Preston, the cravat man
Yeah.
from MasterChef, his favourite biscuit is a Kingston.
Did he participate in our poll or he just got this elsewhere?
I did some research on Matt Preston.
Kingston's good.
Coming into a close second,
Monte
Monte
Carlo.
Carlo.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest said anything but the orange one.
Yes, I was about to say, when you were telling me the thing is the orange cream ones, like, oh, that's desperation.
They're the ones at the bottom of the cookie jar with everyone's crumbs all over them.
No, they'll be half broken, and if you're desperate, you'll have it otherwise. It's kind of like the Turkish Delight equivalent.
If you need that sugar hit, you'll down that orange cream.
Unwillingly, and you'll be doing it begrudgingly, thinking, oh, this is shit, but I'll eat it anyway.
Midlifer Diana has called in.
Yep.
Monte Carlos are still the best biscuit ever.
I agree with you, Diana. Monte Carlo is fantastic.
I would choose a Monte Carlo over a Kingston.
I would alternate. They're both number one
Really?
for me.
Mm.
Yes. Because I'll tell you why. Because the Kingston reminds me of the Anzac biscuit. To me, they're similar, but with chocolate in the middle. And I love Anzac biscuits. That's like my number one. But
Oh.
Monte Carlo, am I wrong in remembering this? I remember sometimes when you'd have it as a kid and it's kind of like the red out would be a bit hard sometimes or chewy.
Maybe a bit stale.
I think maybe I did have stale ones. I
No,
don't know.
it was chew. I remember it as a kid being chewy.
Chewy, yeah.
It's probably a thicker, more product
Maybe.
in the biscuit compared to now.
Because, nowadays when I have them, they're nice and creamy. So maybe they did tweak the recipe for that.
Now, I'm going to go further with this kind of thing.
Please do.
Have you ever heard of the Iced Vovo Mandela Effect?
No.
Well, people now
Yeah.
always remembered Iced Vovos as having marshmallow on top.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Arnott's have come back saying there was never marshmallow. It was always a royal icing sprinkled with coconut. Now, I always
wasn't-
thought there was marshmallow too.
There's pink things on the side. That wasn't marshmallow.
No.
We've been fooled. We've been gaslit. all
So,
these
and it's not
years.
only us. It was so many people thinking it was marshmallow. Royal icing, Mez. Pink royal icing.
What is royal icing?
It's
Icing
icing
sugar?
made with egg white in it.
So, wow.
It's not fluffy and puffy.
You've blown my mind.
Well, it blew my mind too because I remember thinking, I always thought Iced Vovo had marshmallow.
With the raspberry jam in the middle and the coconut on
Well,
top.
they knew how to cut corners and fool a generation.
Oh, well, in saying that now, you are right because it didn't have the same consistency as I just thought they were flattened marshmallow, you know?
Ah, no.
They were great.
Mm.
I loved
Yeah, it was a rarity. They were a special occasion in our house.
Mm.
I'm going to put something else forward to you.
Yep.
Tim Tams.
Yep.
Overrated?
No.
Mm.
They are good.
But they have changed now compared to
Well, now they're like
olden
$8 a
days.
pack for yes. But have they changed? No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, our listeners
Yeah.
and our followers have said, yes, they have changed. Just for a side note, for anyone who doesn't follow our socials, we put out a poll on Instagram
Mhm.
and our listeners
The
have
official
voted.
midlifes. No, the original midlifers.
Yes, that one.
Yep.
And the majority said the Tim Tam has changed over time.
Really?
Yes.
Are you sure it isn't our taste buds that have changed over time? 'Cause
Nah, it's smaller. Unless our mouths have gone bigger.
If they talk about size, yeah, but they should talk
And
about
probably
the
the
flavour.
filling as well. Yeah, it's not as good as it used to be.
I really reckon it's us that has changed.
I don't
I
know.
want to look into this. I'm going to look into it because
But-
I do love Tim Tam.
Tim Tams voted in 2024 the most popular biscuit by Arnott's.
They are great. I do not like I think it's called the Tim Tam Slam. You know, if you bite one end and the other end and try to suck the milk or something out of it.
Do you
Don't
know
like
what my
that.
parents did at a dinner party?
Mm.
A little glass of port.
Ah,
And you do a Tim Tam slam with port. It's what the posh people do.
was it good?
I didn't try it. It was my parents because I was probably underage then.
Yeah.
And then back then I'm thinking, I'm not going to bloody drink alcohol from a Tim Tam. I do it with chocolate milk
I
or a
think-
hot chocolate.
No, I've tried it with a coffee and it disintegrates.
Yeah.
And it's like,
it's
wow.
got to be lukewarm.
Yeah.
You got to be careful, Miz.
But you know now Tim Tam has a variety. We've got the caramel. We've got like
yeah.
I will tell you, there's like a double. It's like a double strength one.
Yeah.
That rates That is delicious.
Midlife Sonia has wrote in saying double coated.
Yes, Sonia, that is fab.
But then we've got Tash on SpeakPipe saying something else.
My favourite biscuit when I was a child and still even now gives me a thrill is Gaiety. Forget the Tim Tam. It's too dense. Gaiety, number one, lighter, crispier, not really healthy, but what's the point? But now if I have to think when I go to the shops and I try and avoid those shelves, then what I am grabbing is kind of the semi-healthy section where it comes from the bakers, the oat and raisin. And I feel like it's half healthy, but it's not really. They are absolutely scrumptious.
I'm not a fan. I like sultanas and stuff. I'm not a fan of having the raisins and stuff
I
in cookies.
feel like sultanas in a biscuit just gaslights me.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be a chocolate chip and it's a sultana.
Yeah, it's kind of, it just lets you down.
It's like when you get, the chocolate coated almonds and you think you're going to get an almond and it's a sultana. And it's so disappointing as a child.
Because I feel like in America, the raisin cookies is a big thing. Raisin oat
Yeah,
cookies.
yeah. Well, Tash was, like she just said, the ones from Woolies are good. We should try them maybe.
Maybe. Listen, I'm happy to eat anything. I love how we talk about like we're struggling to lose weight. Then we have these glorious food sections. We're like, yeah, right.
I'll
try
eat that.
Try them all.
Can I say though something?
Just going back to Tash, anything wafery.
Mm.
Yes, I love a wafer.
I do love a wafer.
Mm.
Do you like the chocolate, vanilla, or strawberry?
If I had I'd probably go chocolate.
Chef Grant wrote in on our DMs and he said
the same Chef Grant.
Chef Grant who was in our SpeakPipe and he said they all taste the same, cardboard.
Ah.
I disagree because I think they do have different
They
flavours.
do. Vanilla, chocolate, strawberry.
Yeah. One of my favourite biscuits, and I can't buy them too often because I slam them down, caramel crown.
Oh,
I do. They're so it's like shaped like a crown.
Yeah.
It's not flat. It's got a bit of height to it. And it's filled with caramel.
Yeah.
Oh, they're indulgent.
And there's like 3 per layer. Like
yeah. In a packet.
Yes. I like that. I love I don't know what they're called, but it's got a layer of biscuit with strawberry and a marshmallow and then covered.
Oh,
what are they called?
Royals, chocolate royals. Oh, they are so good. They were a thing of the 80s.
Oh yeah, it feels like marshmallow-ish. Yeah, like in the polly waffle,
the wagon wheel.
Yep, that was very 80s. And wagon wheel these days are tiny. They're teeny tiny.
Tell you, Mez, things have changed.
Yeah, that I agree. Because I remember I used to have a wagon wheel for recess, and that was it. One big wagon wheel, they'll do you for recess because it's huge.
They used to be big, and now they come like they're small sizes, snack sizes.
Yeah, not the same.
Not the same. If you were to go to a cafe and you know how they got the jars of biscuits or cookies, which would you choose?
Yo-yo.
Yo-yo. Oh, so buttery.
My sister-in-law makes the best yo-yos, and I make a good caramel slice, which she loves.
You do.
So for Christmas, she'll make me some, and we'll trade. We'll trade our cookies, and they are the best.
I'm trying to think. How can I get
in on this?
Love a Scotch finger.
I hate breaking. I can never break it properly.
Oh, you can't. Nah. Do you know what I've done?
Why do they put the lines in there if it doesn't break properly?
Because it's meant to be a finger. 2 fingers.
Yeah, but
meant
break
to become one.
Just make the indentation deeper so you can break.
Anyway, we'll write to Arnott's on that. But I love how Arnott's have leveled up on the biscuits, like the teddy bear biscuit, the Scotch finger, and have them dipped in chocolate.
Yes, that chocolate dip.
Drooling.
Yeah, because they're bit basic. Teddy bear in chocolate is that's a good level up. You just remind me, though, you know how we said at staff meetings and stuff, they pull out the packs of Arnott's.
Yeah.
The non-cream assortment.
Oh, yes.
Because you would get the teddy biscuits, but the chocolate ripple biscuit, that is good stuff.
Even as transformed into a chocolate ripple cake.
Great. For a basic biscuit, the chocolate ripple freaking does it.
What about mint slice?
Love.
Oh, you do love a mint slice.
Love. I think we talked about this. I remembered eating toothpaste as a child. So you can see why I'd love the mint slice. It's good.
It is delicious. But yeah, we've also had Our followers write in on Instagram saying things they have loved making with biscuits: cheesecake base,
Yes.
chocolate ripple cake. You can make a Biscoff ripple cake as well. Hedgehog slice.
Oh, yes, because it has a big chunks in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Oh, yeah.
biscuits, like you can create a spin-off with them.
Yep.
You can create a cake or a slice.
And when I worked at an American summer camp, we often had ice cream sandwiches, which was ice cream with 2 cookies or biscuits on either side. Best of both worlds.
Holy
Oh, my
dolly.
God. Biscuits, freaking yes.
cookies.
Besties.
The best 90s video clips.
Now, I didn't realize how many good video clips, music video clips there are of the 90s. I can tell right away there's going to be a part 2.
I was going to say the same thing. There's going to be a part 2.
Because I just only hit the tip of the iceberg. And in researching this, it makes sense because obviously the music video clips, the advent of MTV in the 80s. By the time the 90s came around, they really started to perfect the craft. All the money was going into this. The budgets on these were huge. They all told a story.
Yeah, it was an art form.
Yes.
Because you know what I loved? Rage on TV always showed the music video clip before the music started, and sometimes there was a story before the music started.
Yeah.
And then the music stops and there's an ending. I loved the storytelling.
Me too.
Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't just the performance or whatever. And you could really catapult the artists like No Tomorrow.
Absolutely. Well,
Fantastic.
it's like what we discussed in our Tom Gerard and Wayne Lim episode, how the Aha song Take On Me did not take off until they made the music video clip.
Yes. Which
So-
we still remember to this day.
Yeah, it's a cherry on top.
Yeah.
Can I start with talking about Spike Jonze?
Okay.
Now, Spike Jonze was a big 90s music video clip director, and he has directed some of my favourite video clips. Buddy Holly by Weezer.
We'll come back to this because I want to
Okay,
talk about that one. Yes.
I'll list them off. Sabotage by the Beastie Boys.
Yep.
And Oh So Quiet by Björk.
Ah, yes. Yep. Very good. Well, on my bestie was Buddy Holly by Weezer.
Wasn't it fantastic?
Well, let's tell, if anyone hasn't watched it, please do, because it's set in Happy Days.
Yes.
In the cafe.
Al's Diner.
Al's Diner. And so they're the band playing the background. Then Fonz comes along and it's like,
Not me.
not
the
this
Fonz.
Hey. And it's just done so well and it's a great song.
It was before AI, before
Yes.
CGI, or maybe it was with CGI, I don't know, but before the high-tech stuff.
Yeah.
And the brilliance of it all.
Yeah, because in those days, the Happy Days was our nostalgia.
Yes.
Like it
We
was
grew
from the
up with it.
decade before. So it was just, it's fantastic. And it's so clever. And they're wearing the sweaters like they would at because obviously set in the 50s. Oh,
And they
loved it.
put the love, there was like a love thing, like they winked at a girl or something,
yeah.
and Arthur Fonzarelli stole her, and it was brilliant.
So good.
Yes, I agree.
Now talking about catapulting thing, we had a Spice Girls episode on recently, so I had to mention Wannabe because that was all done in one shot.
Yes.
That was their first film clip, and it was a banger of a hit and a banger of a video clip because of the one shot as well. But if you think 90s, late 90s, hit megastar first video clip, Hit Me Baby One More Time.
Britney
Yes, with the
Spears.
pink fluffy piggy tails in the
Yes.
schoolgirl outfit. Like that film clip.
It's in history.
It is
it's in the history books.
Yes, yeah.
But another one I want to talk about is Black or White by Michael Jackson. And again, they turn the heads and it'll change from model to person.
Very
Two
good.
things about that one. And I want people to really notice it next time. There's a man in it. He's got dreadlocks and a beard.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at it, the beard is askew. It's not perfectly straight. It's like more to the right. So that's one thing I've noticed. And also Tyra Banks went off script. So she's in it.
Yep.
And she was meant to do a certain move like everyone else did.
Yeah.
Instead, she shrugs her shoulders and does her own little thing.
Okay.
So, yeah.
There we go.
But that was, the
Again,
turning of the head. I keep turning my head to go with it.
Now, yes, one big thing was of the time was because music video clips were so huge. A lot of the directors of these also went on to direct big movies. So I've got one who we've talked about before. His name's David Fincher. So in the episode the collab we did with Geordie and Michelle, Eavesdropping, we talked about the movie Seven. Yeah, he directed that movie. He also directed Madonna's Vogue video film clip.
Oh,
yes,
my God.
which is in black and white and paid homage to like the 50s, I think.
Yeah.
And, you know, had the guys that would do the bending of the arms and all that sort of stuff. Just classic, stunning, iconic.
Was it black and white from memory?
It was black and
Very
white.
film noir.
Yes, yeah. Very stylized.
Oh, I like
Vogue. Yeah.
But also, I want to go back to Björk and her Oh So Quiet video clip.
Now, can you remind me of the clip, please?
It was very dancey. I remember umbrellas and colour.
So it's like a musical type thing.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
And she'd be out in the street and then all the performers behind her, the dancers would come dance with her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah,
And
cool.
it was so different. And that's what I love it about watching that one.
Well, she was different, so.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
she's legendary.
Yeah.
But also Sabotage by the Beastie Boys was it was modelled off a crime show in America, and it was just all crime, like it was all based on them being cops. And like they turned to the camera. Remember Barge Ass from the Late Show?
Yes.
It's kind of like that.
Okay.
But like less barge ass.
Yeah.
And like the Beastie Boys would be different cop characters.
Oh, okay, cool. Well,
Really cool.
interesting, because in our top video film clips of the 80s, you mentioned Beastie Boys.
I was going to say barge ass. I'm so glad.
Another one which I love, the song itself is so epic because it goes on for so long. Guns N' Roses' November Rain.
Was that 90s?
Yes, it was 90s. And the song is obviously so epic. And it has like so it's crossing between Axl Rose in a bed, sort of having nightmares, to them playing in this sort of concert hall, to him getting married. And there's a model that walked down the aisle, Seymour.
Stephanie Seymour.
Yes. And she is very... It's more so an 80s dress, like a short.
Was it a mullet dress?
It was a mullet dress, that's right. And they get married and, you know, hanging out the bar. But apparently, because they put so much money into this, millions, and they hired a helicopter for Slash's guitar solo outside the church. And you see it, because I watched it again last night, you see all the dust go on and think, God, that would have been so annoying, especially in his curly hair. Yes, classic.
Yeah, it was a big one.
Yeah, I'm a big Guns N' Roses fan, but that was, again, because the song is so epic, so instrumental, so huge, they needed to have a huge film clip with it, and they did it.
And they did it. They followed through.
Yeah.
Another one, I want to talk about the Foo Fighters.
Yes.
Now, I love the Foo Fighters. Look, granted, I'm a little bit tainted by Dave Grohl's cheating.
It's okay.
But he's back together with his wife.
Yes.
I have to get over that.
Yes.
Because
You do. You're holding on to that as if he cheated on you.
I am. He did cheat on me because I thought he was a good guy. But anyway, I'm not going to get into that. But the Foo Fighters had fantastic video clips in the 90s. I'm going to start with My Hero. And that was, again, one shot. There was a fire in an apartment and there was one ordinary guy. I'm getting tingles talking about it. One ordinary guy saving dogs, saving people. And they just follow him going into the apartment building amongst the smoke. And just an ordinary guy being a hero. And in the end, I think he saved a baby. And it just shows everyone patting his back in the end. I've got tingles. It's like one of my favourite video clips.
I haven't seen this one. I must watch
Really,
that.
really good.
Yeah.
Good message. And learn to fly.
Yes.
So, do I go on what it's about?
Yeah,
About two pilots. So Dave Grohl and I think the drummer,
Yes.
God rest his soul, I can't remember his name at the moment. And what was it? Someone spiked the coffee filter with Coke.
Okay.
Not Coca-Cola. And the pilots, everyone's high on the aeroplane. And
Well, wasn't the drummer dressed as a stewardess?
Taylor
Hawkins.
Taylor Hawkins. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Was he a stewardess?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. God, that was a funny film clip. But also, look, I can't go on without talking about Everlong, which is based on a dream. And like, so Dave Grohl and, oh my gosh, my brain, what's his name? Taylor
Hawkins.
Hawkins.
It's deja vu.
They're in bed together. So Taylor Hawkins is the female of the relationship and Dave is the male.
Mm.
And they fall asleep and all these like dramatic dream-like things happen and his big hands. Dave Grohl had these big giant hands. But yeah, I have to talk about that.
That's cool.
They were good.
Yeah, I like those. They're very entertaining ones, those ones.
Yes.
Here's one that was very unusual for the time. Tonight by Smashing Pumpkins.
Was that very 1920s inspired?
Yes, because again, the directors, there's a couple of directors, like a couple in relationship directors.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So they saw the cover of Melancholy and Infinite Sadness and the Stars and the Moon and reminded them of a 1902 film just translated to A Trip to the Moon.
Mm.
So what they did with the actors and even the extras on set, they showed them the silent film and to see how to behave and whatever. So they really modelled it off this silent
love
film.
that.
And is, you know, from Smashing Pumpkins, I know the song itself and that album was a different sound for them, but it was so left field and so not what people were expecting. Very cool.
good.
Yeah.
Mez, we've had Midlifer Tanya call in.
Yes.
Nothing can beat the music videos by Aqua. Barbie Girl and Dr. Jones are my top two.
Definitely remember Barbie Girl.
Yes. There was also Dr. Jones.
Yes.
And what I remember with the Aqua, those two specific film clips is it starts with Aquascope, which is very film-like.
Yeah.
And very quirky and
Yes.
colourful and camp.
Yes, and fun and almost cartoony vibe.
Yeah.
I like that. Yep.
Oh, but I love watching Rage as a kid and as a teenager. And one film clip that scared the life out of me
Yeah.
was by an electronic, I think it was a person, not a band, called Aphex Twin. And the song was Come to Daddy. And it was always the worst song to watch late at night when you're by yourself in the lounge.
Oh, I think you're bringing back some memories. Yeah.
And there's like two little girls, but the faces were distorted of the artist Aphex Twin, and so every person they met had the same distorted face. It was horrible. Come to Daddy or something like that. But I just remember it was just people knew it at the time, and it was just a scary film clip at the time. It was a horror clip.
Yeah, I think I vaguely remember it. And yes, especially because Rage was on overnight, that would be the worst time to watch that.
Oh,
that
it's like,
film
oh
clip.
no, oh no. Another one that I had, it's got a plot twist in it. So it was banned in countries.
Mhm.
It's called Smack My Bitch Up by The Prodigy. But
I forgot about the plot twist.
the plot twist, spoiler alert, I'm going to release the plot
Yes,
twist. We think it's a male
What
doing all
happens?
this stuff.
Yes, it follows a night out.
Yeah, and
And
it's dirty, it's rough.
He's rough, he's grabbing people.
Because
and-
also before he goes out and he gets dressed and puts on his dirty trainers, very rough with washing
and
hands.
it's all POV, so you can't see.
Yeah, it's from that
Yeah.
point of view.
Yeah.
And then the end of it, they look into the mirror and it's a female.
Yes. And you're like, aha.
Oh, I love that film clip.
I love a plot twist. There you go.
Yeah.
Plot twist.
Plot twist.
Very good. We've actually realised that we have a bit of a Bon Jovi and our podcast work.
Parallel.
Yes, because I think when we first started and we were unsure, Fonz sent me, keep the faith.
Yeah.
Keep the faith. When we did our photo shoot, he's like, who do you want in the background? We're both looking at each other. We didn't know.
Bon
So I'm like,
Jovi.
Bon Jovi.
Well picked.
Yes. And there was something else recently. And like, Bon Jovi is our guiding light.
Is our-
But the music video clip to the song Always.
Oh,
Because it's a whole story. So it has
Yeah.
flashes to Bon Jovi singing with the fan in his beautiful hair. So basically it's this couple in an apartment and they're sort of fighting or whatever, and they're like, well, he's an artist, that's right.
Oh.
And then Kerry Russell comes in with her beautiful curly hair. Basically, Kerry Russell's the friend, and the main guy cheats on his girlfriend with Kerry Russell, and then she then sees it. But then it cuts to that, and Bon Jovi singing Always. So it's just a very full-on 90s storytelling music video clip.
Can I add on to that?
Mm.
I was telling my husband about Jake Bon Jovi, his son marrying
Millie Bobby
11,
Brown.
Millie
Yep.
Bobby Brown.
Hmm.
And I go, God, he's good looking. He goes, good looking, I go, yeah. He goes, Bon Jovi wasn't good looking. I go, excuse me? I had to show him pictures.
Yeah.
I scrolled. I go, listen, look at this.
Yeah.
Bon Jovi's good looking. He's gorgeous. He still is
He
gorgeous.
still is. My goodness.
And
yes.
yeah, my husband then he's like, oh, I don't know. No, you don't know.
No.
Get back in your box.
The Bon Jovi clan are handsome. Got to tell you that much.
Very, very handsome.
Yes.
One more I want to say. Around the World by Daft Punk.
Yeah.
It was a sequence of dances. So each troupe had a different costume and a different sequence of steps to do.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it.
And didn't each sequence of steps have to do with a certain instrument or something as well?
Yes.
So- and obviously to the beat of that specific instrument.
Yes. It was very good. I loved that.
Very clever. Well,
Oh,
that's just, as I said, I feel like that's just hitting
that's just a tip of the
tip
iceberg.
of the iceberg. So please, Midlifers, if there's any other great music video clips from the 90s that you'd love to talk about, bring them in, because I think we're going to bring round 2 next year.
Let's do it.
That's it for today's show.
This was fun.
It was fun. I just wanted to ask you if there's anyone that you think would enjoy our podcast opening into two weird-ass women in the 40s and love a bit of laugh and nostalgia, please just say, I've heard this podcast. Have a listen. We appreciate it.
We'll see you all next week.
Bye.